Today's video presentation is about remineralizing potential of different toothpaste. The title of the study is Evaluation of Remineralizing Potential of Fluoridated Toothpaste, Herbal Toothpaste, Toothpaste with Zinc Hydroxyapatite, and Toothpaste with Calcium Sucrose Phosphate and Comparative In Vitro Study. It is rightly said by Edward Teller, the science of today is the technology of tomorrow. Use it wisely and benefit. In a survey conducted by WHO in the year of 2010, it was quite alarming to see that 3,054 million people were affected by untreated decay of primary and permanent teeth. This number was quite higher than any other common diseases of the world. India is not left far behind. It has been the story of every Indian household. The prevalence of ECC in India is reported to be 49.6%. With increase in globalization and research, there has been a shift seen from the use of fluoridated toothpaste to non-fluoridated toothpaste. But the question still persists is which is the best toothpaste available for the kids? In the light of this, we carried out a literature search and saw that there were no studies seen in this regard. So, the aim and objective of our study is to compare and evaluate the remineralizing potential of fluoridated toothpaste, herbal toothpaste, toothpaste with zinc hydroxyapatite, and toothpaste with calcium sucrose phosphate in children. The objective of our study is to evaluate the efficacy of remineralizing potential of fluoridated toothpaste, herbal toothpaste, toothpaste with zinc hydroxyapatite, and toothpaste with calcium sucrose phosphate in children. To compare the efficacy of remineralizing potential of fluoridated toothpaste, herbal toothpaste, toothpaste with zinc hydroxyapatite, and toothpaste with calcium sucrose phosphate in children. The null hypothesis showed that there is no statistically significant difference between remineralizing potential of fluoridated toothpaste, herbal toothpaste, toothpaste with zinc hydroxyapatite, and toothpaste with calcium sucrose phosphate in children. The alternative hypothesis said that there is a statistically significant difference between the remineralizing potential of fluoridated toothpaste, herbal toothpaste, and toothpaste with zinc hydroxyapatite and toothpaste with calcium sucrose phosphate in children. The ethical clearance was obtained from Research and Ethics Committee. The sample size was calculated according to the following formula, where n is equals to 12 and the total number of samples taken were 48 and 12 in each group. Inclusion criteria consisted of extracted maxillary and mandibular first or second premolar, caries tooth, hypoplastic tooth, cracked areas with white spot present on premolars, discolored tooth, and fractured tooth were all excluded from our study. These were the materials used in our study. Coming on to the methodology. The teeth were selected and were stored in 10% formalin until further use. They were cut vertically into two sections using diamond disc. They were further divided into 4 groups. Group 1 consisted of toothpaste with fluoride. Group 2 consisted of herbal toothpaste. Group 3 consisted of toothpaste with zinc hydroxyapatite. And group 4 consisted of toothpaste with calcium sucrose phosphate. Thereafter, 37% of phosphoric acid was applied to mimic white spot lesion. The application of remineralizing toothpaste was done and was measured on the stereo microscope on 2nd day, 4th day, and 6th day. The stereomicroscopic analysis was done at baseline, after demineralization, on 2nd day remineralization, 4th day remineralization, and 6th day remineralization. The units were converted into microns using this formula. Let us now see the SEM analysis. This was a normal tooth anatomy seen. After demineralization, there were depression seen in the enamel rod. With the application of toothpaste containing fluoride, a good amount of remineralization was seen around the enamel rods. However, with the use of herbal toothpaste, the demineralization region was still evident. With toothpaste containing zinc hydroxyapatite, the enamel rod resumed to their former enamel structure without demineralization. And on application of group 4 toothpaste containing calcium sucrose phosphate, demineralization was seen but still was not quite sufficient. Coming on to statistical analysis, the data was collected and entered in MS Excel sheet. The statistics was done using IBM SPSS software version 20.0, Chicago, USA. The tests conducted were dependent t-test, Tukey's multiple post-hoc test, and one-way ANOVA. Let us now see the results of our study. In group 3, that is toothpaste containing zinc hydroxyapatite, 90% of remineralization was seen by day 2 itself, and a complete remineralization of demineralized tooth structure was seen by day 6. This was followed by group 1, wherein a good amount of remineralization was seen by day 2 and complete remineralization by day 6. However, group 2 and group 4 showed less remineralization when compared to other two groups. When an intra-group comparison was done, it was seen that the p-value of 0.05 was seen in most of them, which signifies a statistically significant results. When the values were plotted in a line diagram, a linear curve was seen with group 3 toothpaste containing zinc hydroxyapatite, which shows a sturdy remineralization through day 2 to day 6. Let us now see the discussion. Dental caries is a multifactorial disease. It not only depends on the oral cavity environment, but on the individual level influence, family level influence, community level influence along with time. In demineralized tooth structure, crystal voids are seen in the enamel. These voids can be fulfilled by calcium, phosphate, and sometimes fluoride. Reversal of dental caries has always been the forte of pediatric dentists. In our study, remineralizing potential of group 1 was seen, but the maximum remineralization effect was seen by group 3, that is zinc hydroxyapatite, followed by herbal toothpaste and toothpaste with calcium sucrose phosphate. This can be due to incorporation of zinc hydroxyapatite crystal in these voids, giving it a sound tooth structure. In group 1, toothpaste containing fluoride showed the second best results in our study. This can be due to the formation of fluorapatite crystals. However, group 2 and group 4, that is herbal toothpaste and toothpaste with calcium sucrose phosphate, showed minimum amount of remineralization. These results were in accordance to Poigo et al. And Advani S et al. Coming on to the limitation of our study, this is an in vitro study, so an in vivo study can be conducted for a longer period of time to evaluate better results of remineralization. Coming on to the future perspective, ISPPD along with the Indian government and DCI can send out certain guidelines for the parents as well as the dentist for oral hygiene maintenance. The New India should focus on distribution of toothpaste and toothbrushes along with the ration so as to maintain a good oral hygiene in the general public. We believe that prevention starts from the beginning itself, so hence the concept of dental home should be reinforced in India. To conclude, I would like to say, in our study, zinc hydroxyapatite toothpaste showed better results. So now we could choose better. It's our duty as healthcare professionals to make sure that there is zero tolerance to oral diseases. It is rightly said by Bill Gates, treatment without prevention is unsustainable. I would like to acknowledge all the teaching and non-teaching staff of my institute for helping me and guiding me throughout the study. These are my references. Thank you. We say Swachh Mukh, Swachh Bharat, Swasth Bharat.